So the narrative in East Palestine, Ohio is starting to fall apart. Thank God I knew it. And honestly, the lies be stinking to high heaven. Around this story, okay, since the very beginning, all the government officials and all of the Norfolk Southern officials, in regard to the Ohio train derailment situation, have been lying to the people of East Palestine, right? Telling them the air's okay to breathe, the water's okay to drink. You know, the governor, even in somebody's house, seen taking a sip out of one of the glasses. Like, ooh, yummy. I feel safe to drink it, has now come out and said that he would not even let his own children drink this water. So don't believe the hype, y'all. Don't believe don't pick up what they're putting down. It's all a bunch of BS. And you know that the truth will always prevail and the lies will come undone at the seams as they are, okay? And this whole thing is about to literally just come crumbling down, okay? I really feel for the people of East Palestine. It's crazy. So what a uncomfortable, unbearable situation for the locals. And I think I read a story earlier about somebody's dog passing, somebody's family dog dying, actually. Suddenly, the dog was only like 7 years old, found in the dog bed. And it's really tragic that they would be, honestly, it's a slap in the face that Norfolk Southern and our own government really just thinks that we are all that dense. And while nobody was paying attention, as all this news is coming out, but people are all looking over here at the Murdaugh trial and at different things over here, right? The sleight of hand, which they're very good at. Because I do feel like this was all pre-predicted anyway. It was all already shown to us in the White Noise movie from Netflix that was made in 2022. And it was already showed to us with the ID bracelet system that was rolled out pre-accident, right? But anyway, the truth is coming out, right? Originally, Norfolk Southern had been doing all the testing in that town. And you think, like, that's odd, right? Like, it seems like a conflict of interest, and it is. But, you know, what we've been lacking in this case has been, like, we've needed independent scientists, and we needed independent research to be done and independent testing for the locals, because we can't trust Norfolk Southern. We can't trust big business and Big Brother at this point to tell us the truth, right? To navigate this situation with any type of integrity. We can't expect that from these people. They've already displayed their megalomaniacal qualities and these characteristics of almost like sociopathy. Like they don't care. They don't seem to be showing empathy. And they were, in my opinion, probably lying on the test results in the beginning of all of this, right? Just trying to quell people's fears, just trying to subdue them, to not worry. So from the Clintons' airstrip, lifted off a plane full of four different scientists, right? They were environmental scientists on their way to Ohio. They say they were on their way to another thing, which was like some truck explosion to go and test. But I have a feeling they were also going to go test in East Palestine. Well, guess what? You know how they always say that the Clintons have like a slew of people who will unalive themselves if they come up against them. You know, this has been almost like a running joke, but unfortunately it's one of those jokes that's kind of uncomfortable because, like, you know, it's probably true. But anyway, whether it is or not, I don't know. So it's been a joke that, anyone that comes up against the Clintons ends up, right? So they must be connected to all of this and invested somehow. I do think it's all really strange, the eggplant fires, the food processing plant fires, Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. Also, potentially his obsession with poop and converting it into water, which makes me very nervous for the future. Like, why are we going to need that? Is our water ruined? Is it going to be ruined? Are they going to destroy our environment and then come up with some freaky scientific Frankenstein ways for us to keep surviving on a planet that's dying? I mean, I'm not down. I don't want that. And I kind of feel like if we don't act now, and if we don't honestly pull our heads out of our ASSs and just really start to acknowledge the painful truth that's in front of us so that we can make more informed decisions, stop treating this thing like an accident. I don't think it's an accident at all. How could it be? If it was predicted already in a movie that came out that literally mirrored the whole event and had extras from the town acting in the movie, like, that is not a coincidence, you guys. That is predictive programming at its finest, and I will keep standing by that. So the narrative's unfolding, the lies are coming out, the deception is being revealed for what it is, and I think there's some really big players pulling the strings behind all of this, and I do feel like also, as someone else has mentioned in their videos, they didn't think that we were all going to be as on top of this. They thought it might be easy to distract us, like I said, with these sleight of hand techniques. Maybe, oh, they're focusing on these trials over here, they're focused on this case and then that, so we can just kind of underhandedly get away with these things. No, I feel it's a ploy, and we're not falling for it, okay? Like I said, we're not picking up what they're putting down, and they banked on that. They've been banking on that we are a lot stupider than we actually are. Unfortunate to their diabolical plans, right? So I do feel like human beings are a lot more aware. Collectively, we are waking up to the truth. And even those that are maybe not fully awakened yet, that are still in the matrix, I do feel like people are smelling something fishy. And it's probably all the dead fish and all the dead frogs and all the dead animals in the surrounding areas of East Palestine, Ohio, because they're slowly being poisoned by chemical concoctions that were released into not only the air, but into the water. A million gallons plus. So freaky stuff here, right? Definitely feeling like end times, end of days. I had done an energy check-in kind of at the beginning of the year, and I was talking about all this stuff. I was talking about cataclysms, and I was talking about more like devastating events and more disasters and things. So I think we need to buckle up and prepare, because it does feel like some kind of agenda is ramping up. And I know we all kind of feel it. And I know we can feel it in our gut that like something big is going on here. And I kind of feel like, they're making strategic moves. And if we're not careful, I do feel like they're going to back human beings into a corner. And if we keep giving up our rights the way we're doing and things like that, then these psychopaths that run the world are going to completely dominate and take over and take control. That's how Hitler was able to take over. He was able to take over because they allowed him to strategically take, different territories, as you will, or different countries, and kind of just treated it like, oh, let him have a little bit to pacify him. But really, in reality, through all of that, he pretty strategically was able to like take over Germany, and we all saw what happened with that. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on. This really is reminiscent of MK Ultra to me. Like it feels like a real traumatic based mind control that's being done on these people. And, I found a lot of interesting things, even on the CIA's website. As we know, like the CIA was sued at one point and had to come out about all of their MK Ultra Project Monarch, right? MK Ultra, traumatic based mind control, doing all this testing and experimentation on tens of thousands of unsuspecting victims in different ways, right? Working in the subconscious mind. So as you will with, the programming, the predictive programming, the Netflix, the movie, or what do we see on Netflix right now? Like there's this kind of like wave of almost an infatuation with themes like cannibalism and just some really dark, horrific stuff, okay? Why such a dark and morbid focus? Because I truly believe like what we focus on, we manifest in our reality. That's how energy works. And so it's kind of a trick on us to put these things in front of our faces and then enact them in real life and then gaslight us and tell us that what we're seeing and perceiving is like not accurate. It's gaslighting. It's traumatic, and it is a form of mind control. And if you just go ahead and look at this document, it talks all about the CIA and their means and their methodology and just some of their really underhanded projects and things that they've done to the citizens of this country and of Canada. So who knows? But I do fully believe that I fully believe that we've reached the New World Order. We've reached the New World Government. They're sending us a message here with this. And that's why I'm saying that, you know, if we're not careful, these megalomaniacs and like, you know, these like Hillary Clinton has also been buying up a lot of land. They've been buying land. They've been taking control of the food industry. You know, Bill Gates has stakes and stock in all kinds of companies and like some really big, massive corporations and whatnot. So they're strategically moving to take over. They want a global takeover. The globalists they're moving to take us over. And, unfortunately, if we let it go that far, there's not going to be much that we're going to be able to do about it. So I think it's time that we keep speaking our truth. We keep standing together. We keep these issues in the forefront. We don't let them go. We don't stop talking about it. And we show them that we can make positive change if we all put our minds together and if we stay grounded and centered in love, okay? So that being said, I'm going to just wrap up this video, not to keep it very long. I wanted to check in with you guys and just let you know that, you know, that they're finally starting to admit the truth. It's a little too late. Like, oh, well, actually, maybe the air that's been tested now, it's not clean. So whoopsie, like we thought it was clean, but didn't mean any harm by it, you know, trying to cover their tracks vibe. So turns out that was all lies, and they've been lying to the people of East Palestine and really just telling lies all along here. So it really makes you wonder what you really can trust from these people. Nothing, because they're completely self-motivated, and the greed is, I don't know, the depths of human depravity, like turning poo into water. I can't, like, that's trauma-based mind control, if you ask me. But anyway, to put this stuff in the Netflix movie and then to just, you know, have it happen in real time to the people of East Palestine, they're living it, like, that's very traumatic on them. It's got to be a mind F, if you know what I mean. And I feel for them, but we could all be next, to be honest. So everybody needs to stay poised. We all just need to stay educated, stay informed, okay, on the matters. Try to get your news from some independent news sources. You know, there are some really good outlets reporting on YouTube here and stuff like that. And you have your independent people like me, the small time channels and the bigger ones. But either way, you know, it all helps, okay? It all helps to speak your voice, and your voice can make a difference in this world. Your truth can make a difference when you learn to stand in it and speak even when your voice does shake, okay, baby? So I just wanted to make this video as a quick check-in. The lies are being revealed. The truth is going to come out, and we're all standing with the people of East Palestine. Please hit the like button below. Please subscribe if you love my vibe and want to become part of the tribe, and hit that bell notification if you'd like to be notified every time I upload. I love you guys. Keep it real. Do all that good self-love. Don't believe the hype, and don't let them pull the wool over your eyes when they try to distract you and redirect you and make you look over here. You know, that's the sleight of hand technique. Don't let it work on you. Don't let them so easily, you know, mold your malleable minds. Think for yourselves and question everything. Question everything. And the fact that they try to get you to not question things should honestly be a red flag. That should make you even more curious to pursue the truth. So never stop pursuing the truth. It's free, right? Knowledge should be free. So why not pursue it endlessly? I love you. Till next time, I'm the spiritual genie.